Hey everybody, my name's Georgia. Welcome back to my channel, Happy Cloud ASMR. So guys, for today's video, it's going to be another custom request, and this comes from the lovely Ricky. So a little bit different, a little bit niche this video. It's going to be another Q&A, smoky Q&A, but it's going to be entirely based on David Bowie. So Ricky is a super huge fan. I'm a fan as well. So yeah, he's put together some questions for me all about David Bowie. So I'm really excited to do this video. I am a big fan, but I think Ricky is probably the biggest fan I've ever come across, which is great. So yeah, I've got a few questions here. Let's see how we go. Obviously there'll be some smoky smokes as we go along, and there's some questions here which tie into smoking too, which is great. So thank you so much, Ricky, for requesting this video and taking the time to put these questions together for me. I really appreciate it, and I really hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you guys all watching enjoy it too. Hopefully we'll get some new David Bowie fans out of it at the end. But yeah, let's jump right in. So starting off nice and easy. How long have you been a David Bowie fan? Tough start because I can't actually remember. It's been a while. Like, I can't pinpoint exactly how long it's been, but it's, yeah, for a long time. I'm trying to think I think the first song I heard from him was Starman, and yeah, pretty sure it was Starman, and then since then I was like, oh, I like this. And then yeah, I just started discovering more of his music and found that I like a lot of his music, a lot of his songs, his whole style, everything about him. So yeah, that's when I became a fan. But how long it's been? Like years, like a long time. Yeah, a really long time. Okay, next question then. How much do you love David Bowie and why? Oh gosh, I mean, I really like him. Like, he's definitely up there with like my top artists, for sure. And I mean, I just really love his music. Like, I know that's probably a boring answer, but like the thing with, I don't know, I don't want to go into too much detail here about music, but with me, it's like when I say I'm a fan of someone's music, like, I don't like David Bowie, Bruce Springsteen, Queen, anything. Like, I don't care like what their favorite color is. I don't care, you know, like how many brothers and sisters they have, what their favorite food is, you know, all like that. I don't care about that. And I don't know, like, some people think that that's what makes you a big fan, because you know everything about them. But to me, it's just appreciating their music, like, simple. And that's probably all that what they want as well. I don't think I've, like, I don't know, I'm just trying to see it from their point of view. Would they, I don't know if it would weird them out if, like, I'm going on a tangent, but I just think, would it weird them out if you're like, oh my God, David Bowie, your favourite colour is this, that, like, all that? I just think if you were to meet someone, like a singer, I think they would appreciate more if you were just like, I really like this song of yours that you did, or these lyrics, or whatever. Anyway, total tangent there. What was the question? Oh yeah, so why do I love him? Simply his music. I just love his music, love his lyrics. I think he's great storyteller, and that's what I look for most when I listen to music, is, can it tell a story? How does it make me feel? And he's really good at that, so that's what I like. Okay, next up, how much do you listen to him? So I go through rotations of just listening to just generally music, like whatever I'm in the mood for. Like right now I'm on a rotation of like Billy Joel, like I just love Billy Joel. But with David, like, he pops in, like, it's just how I'm feeling, like, probably weekly, or like on a weekly basis, I will be listening to at least a couple of his songs for sure. And we've started this thing at work now, where on Fridays we can like create a playlist of songs. Like, instead of listening to the radio, which we usually do, Friday is a little treat for us. We can put our playlist on, and we can, like, everyone picks like 10, 20 songs, and it just goes on this playlist. We just shuffle it throughout the day. So I always make sure that a couple of David Bowie songs are in there, because it's like good music. So, and everyone needs to hear it. So yeah, on that basis, weekly for sure. Okay. Next question. Can you create the pose that Bowie struck on his cover of his 1975 single Golden Years? I'll put a picture up, I think, in case anyone doesn't know what that is. Maybe like here. But I think it's I hope I'm getting it. I think it's just the one where he's like holding the ciggy in his mouth. Like, oh. I think his hair's slicked back, so ignore my hair, but I think it's just a side pose of the ciggy. Is that it? Maybe it's this way. I don't know. I think it's that. I think he's just having a ciggy in his mouth, and it's side pose, I think. I might have to refilm that bit and sneak that in if I've got that wrong, but I'll put the picture up, so hopefully that's the one. Okay, number 5 then. In your most recent video, you used the term smoking fetish when you look When you look at a picture of David Bowie from the Golden Years, do you question if you might have a smoking fetish? I mean, what's the definition of a smoking fetish? Like, in the sense of, like, I don't fetishize over it, but I definitely think, like, he's sexy, like smoking a ciggy. I do think certain guys who do smoke, there is that kind of sexiness to it. But I don't know if that's a fetish. I wouldn't class that as a fetish. Like, I don't go out of my way to find guys who smoke. But yeah, I mean, there is something definitely sexy about a guy. Certain guys, not all guys, certain guys who smoke. I'm trying to think of, like, who's that? Oh my god, what's his name? Oh my god, my mind's just gone blank. Who's the guy? Oh, Marlon Brando. I can't think of his name. In Streetcar Named Desire. That's it. And there's someone else as well. God, my mind's gone blank. Who's the actor who died, like, really young in a car crash? Oh my god, what's his name? Oh my god, that's really going to annoy me. What's his name? James Dean. Yeah, him as well. There's like a pose of him when he's having a ciggy in his mouth, and yeah, he just looks just very good looking. So yeah, sorry, I'm going right off on tangents here. So when you look at a picture of Bowie from that Golden Years, do you question if you might have a fetish? I don't think so. I don't think it's a fetish. I just think some guys look attractive smoking, whereas some guys don't. Okay, next up. If the Isle of Man government replaced warnings and images with that picture of Bowie, do you think everyone in the Isle of Man would smoke? No, but I see where you're coming from, because I think that picture is, there's definitely something sexy about it for the women and something cool about it for the guys. So maybe, I don't know, in today's society people are very easily influenced, so it might change some people to think, I might want to try that. So I don't know if everyone would, but maybe it might influence some people to try it. Okay, number 7. What are your favourite David Bowie songs? Gosh, I love Changes, I love Starman, I love 5 Years, Rock and Roll Suicide, Rebel Rebel. I like, there's a fair few in there. I'm sure I'm forgetting some, but yeah, I really like those. I like Under Pressure as well, which he sings with Queen. Yeah, I think that's all I can think of the top of my head. Okay, what is your favourite David Bowie lyric? Oh God, this is tricky. I like, do you know what? I like, from his song Changes, I just like Turn and Face the Strange, and then changes. I like that. I just think it's, I don't know, it's just, I guess, look, I don't know, the way I see it is like, look into the future, I don't know, it's like, yeah, look into the future and just, things may change in life, and you just gotta face it, like, you know, and just go full force, and instead of like running away, turn your back to it, go for it. That's my interpretation anyway, but I love that song, and I just like that little lyric in there. I think it's, I don't know, you can interpret it in different ways, I guess, but that's how I see it. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm going off on a tangent here, but okay, next up, what's your favourite David Bowie album? Oh God, I'm not great with albums, to be honest. Like, really, it's just, I go by the songs and not really the albums. Maybe the Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and Spiders from Mars. Yeah, I think there's a few songs on there I know which I like, so I guess, yeah, that one. But like I said, I don't really go by albums as such. It's just different songs from different albums make up what I like. So yeah, okay. Yeah, and same, what's your favourite album cover? Again, I don't really know. Maybe that one, it's quite a cool album cover, I guess. I like the, is it the, I don't know what the album is it Young Americans? There's one where he's just, I can't remember which one it is, but he's just looking like square into like the camera, and he's just having smoking a cigarette, and I don't know, it's just nice. Okay, God, these are, what's your favourite David Bowie music video? Oh God. Again, to be honest, I can't actually remember the last time I watched a music video, like in general, because I just listen to the songs rather than watch them, if that makes sense. I do like, I don't know if this is the music video or it's just in performance, but when he's singing Starman, I think it's on Top of the Pops, and he just looks straight into the camera, like you'll know it if you've seen the video of it, and he's like that. And yeah, but I mean, I don't know if that's the music video or it's just a video of him singing that song. But yeah, I like that. But yeah, I don't really know music videos, to be honest. Okay, next up, so what is your favourite David Bowie look other than Ziggy Stardust, Aladdin Sane or Halloween Jack? I mean, I don't know what his persona was called, if it even was one, but I liked it when he was like the slicked back hair, and he'd wear like suits and was just really smartly dressed, like really gentlemanly. I like that look, and yeah, just a nice polished look. But whether that had a name, like one of his personas, I don't know, but yeah, it's just something nice about that one. Okay, next up is, okay, what is your favourite Bowie film or acting role? Straight up Labyrinth, it's got to be. I love that movie, and I just love him in that. He's just, I mean, yeah, he's sexy, like straight up he is. And his, I love all the songs in there as well that he sings. And yeah, it's like a proper nice little, I don't know, it just reminds me of my childhood, that film. And yeah, I think he may have been like my first like proper crush in that film, to be honest. When I look back, maybe I was like 12 or something when I first saw it, 12, 13, and I was like but yeah, definitely Labyrinth. Okay, next question. So 15, how sad were you when David Bowie died? Yeah, I mean, of course I was sad. Like, it's sad when anyone dies, especially someone that you really admire and love and respect and everything. So yeah, I was really upset. I think I did shed a little tear actually, because obviously I think, well, obviously they just played his music on the radio, and it like obviously it was global news. He was everywhere. So yeah, it's really, really sad. And yeah, it's a shame these people have to die. Sometimes I think though, it's like when I think of like the greats, like the really greats of the world, you know, like your Davids, your Freddie Mercury, Janis Joplin, I don't know, Michael Jackson, like all the really like superstars, they die like so young. And I think, I don't know, this might sound really horrible or whatever, but sometimes I think it's better that they die young than, because then they're, I don't know, it's like they're, how do I put this? It's like their, not memory, but their legacy, that's the word I'm looking for. So their legacy dies, not with them, but it's like they've gone out on a high kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Rather than seeing them get old and still trying to perform and not quite be able to, like really horribly, like obviously really horrible and sad, because you know you want to live forever, but for things like that, sometimes I think like they have to die as well. Like, I don't know, it's just a weird thing, I feel like, but I don't know if anyone understands where I'm coming from with that, but like same, like, I don't know, because yeah, though, like he was young really, but yeah, I don't know, but yes, obviously I was really upset when I heard that he had passed away. Okay, next question is, do you own much David Bowie related stuff? I don't don't think I do actually. I mean, I've got the tattoo of his little Aladdin saying lightning bolt on my ankle. I can find it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's see if I can show you. I'm in my pajama bottoms. Can you see? Yeah, that's, I don't know if that's classed as something I own, but yeah, I got that done like years ago. But yeah, as far as like things I own, I think I used to own like I've definitely had like tops and stuff, and like a keychain and that kind of thing that I've been given like as gifts, but no, there's nothing that I have currently, like memorabilia or anything like that of his. Yeah, just the tat. Okay, next up then, okay, if you were around in the 70s or 80s and you received the following 2 job offers, which one would you accept? So, option A, working as David Bowie's manager, where you'd hang out with him, smoke cigarettes, or B, a job working with sick, injured baby hippos in which you nurse them back to health. And I understand this is a fiendishly difficult question, so I don't mind if you say both. Now, I might surprise you here, but I don't think, this is tricky, you know, because I don't think I'd want to meet him. I don't think I'd want to meet anyone that I really liked. I like the mystery, and they say you should never meet the people that you, I don't know, idolizes, because I mean, I don't idolize them, but the people that you like, you know, the famous people that you like or look up to or just enjoy. I don't know, I like the illusion of that, because they're just people at the end of the day. And I don't know, like, I'd be worried that, because, you know, you've got this vision in your head of what they're like and everything, but then you to meet them in real life and they're not that, it's like, I don't know. So I actually don't know if I would want to meet him, want to work with him, want to be his manager. I mean, because yeah, the illusion might go. I don't know if I'm thinking too much into that, but that's why I hate like how the world is today, you know, with like social media and Twitter and all that stuff. Like back in the day, you didn't know anything about celebrities, you didn't know anything about the movie stars, Hollywood, anything. And you know, all you saw was what they, like their work, like their music, their films, you saw them on TV, and then you had this idea of them. And I just think it was better then, because now it's like, you know, you see everything about their lives, and I just really don't care about that. Like, I don't care what freaking Lady Gaga had for breakfast, you know, like, you know what I mean? I like the illusion of their lives, and I think seeing them in just the day-to-day, and especially working for them, I don't know if I would like that, to be honest. So I think I'd look after the hippos and just admire him from afar still. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Would you want to meet your heroes or the people you really like? I don't know if I would, to be honest. Okay, next up is, was David Bowie the coolest person who ever lived? He was definitely up there, I think. He was, for sure. Definitely up there. Yeah. Just his style, like the way he was, I don't know, just put himself out to the world. Obviously his music. Yeah, he was just like, from just watching him in interviews and everything like that, he was just a really chill, down to earth guy from what I've seen. And that's what I mean, like that's why I don't think I'd want to actually meet him, because imagine if he wasn't that. I don't know, it's just saving your disappointment, I guess. But yeah, he definitely was cool. And I mean, that's debatable, the coolest guy. To be honest, I'm trying to think of anyone who was cooler than him, and I am struggling, so maybe he is, or was, in his category. I suppose he was, for sure. Okay. 19. If David Bowie hadn't retired from touring in 2004, would you have liked to seen him live? This is a tough one, you know, because as much as a fan I am of him and really enjoy his music, and it was kind of like I was saying before, it's like some artists peak at a certain age, and I'm not saying David peaked at all. I think he still had more to give before he died, but it's like, I don't know, like all singers peak, for sure. Like maybe 70s, 80s was his best, and then I'm not saying it was like down, but coasting along. So if he was alive today, I mean, how old would that make him? I'm not sure, but you know, an older guy whose voice maybe isn't as good, may not be able to move as much as he used to. I mean, it would be cool to say I saw David Bowie, you know, live in concert, but I would much rather have seen him live in concert in the 70s, 80s, 100%. Same with all the artists I like. Like, to be honest, like I'm really glad I saw Bruce Springsteen and Billy Joel live. And in all honesty, I think now I can safely say I've seen everyone I wanted to see, because everyone else I love is dead. Like, as horrible as that is, but it's true. Like I'm an old soul with my music, and yeah, all the people that I enjoy listening to have died really, or they are like, I don't know, like I still, like I love Guns N' Roses, for example, but I would really not like to see them live. Same with Frankie Valli, like, I just couldn't imagine. I just think it's really sad, like, to see these artists who, you know, should retire, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, seeing him, I don't know if I would want to see him, because again, it's like I've got him in such high regard, just listening to him and seeing his old stuff and appreciating that music. And if I was to see him, like, I don't know, sing Changes, sing Starman now, whatever age he would be, like an older guy, I don't know if it would ruin it for me, but it would just wouldn't be the same, you know. So yeah. But that's not on David Bowie, that's just my opinion on all music. Like, it's just, for me, it just so happens that everyone that I enjoy listening to is either really old now, or they have passed away. So yeah, it's the same, like Freddie Mercury. I think he's like the most talented, amazingest singer that we've ever had, like in history, ever. He's like up there with like my top 10. But if he was alive today, it would be the same thing. I wouldn't want to see him. I wouldn't. And that's what I was saying earlier on, is saying like how it's obviously it's not good at all that they died when they did, but in some ways it's like when they passed away, they were on that peak, and that's what they'll be remembered by. Whereas now it's like, like say Frankie Valli for example, like he was such a talented, amazing like singer in his prime, and now it's like it's kind of like that's all been not forgotten about, but because you see him now and he's just like, I don't know, just it's just like a old guy. And I mean, he's lip syncing to the songs and he's not in tune. He just looks like a frail old man, and I think it's really sad that whether he's being forced to do it, whether he wants to do it, whatever, but it's just a shame, I think, because yeah, it's like that's what he'll be remembered by for some people. Maybe like he went from this and he should have ended there, but now he's down here. I don't know, I'm rambling, but that's how I feel about it. So no, I wouldn't like to see David Bowie if he was still alive today. Okay, last up then, if you went on a first date with a guy who hated David Bowie, I guess it wouldn't be enough to stop you seeing him again, but would it at least put a little black mark against his name? To be honest, I think it would, because I'd just be like, why don't you like good music? I would question his whole, if you're not listening to him, or you can't even, maybe not so like much like him, but appreciate that he's a good artist. There's a difference there. If he's like, I hate him, his music was shit, all that stuff, I'd be like, whoa. But if he was like, no, I appreciate he's a really good singer, all that, like this, that and the other, but it's just not my style, there's a difference. So depending on what he said would depend on if I wanted to see him again. But I would question, like, why? And I think it's so important, like, I don't know, like I think definitely music is important within relationships, because you've just got to, like, I mean, I sing in my car all the time, like, what music are we putting on? We're singing together, aren't we? You know? And it's like, if he doesn't, same with like, I didn't like the music he listened to, I just don't think it would work. I think you have to enjoy the same music. And yeah, so if he hated David Bowie, then I would be questioning why. And yeah, I don't think it would work. Like, I really don't think it would work, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, I think it actually would stop me. Maybe, I don't know. To be honest, I've not come across anyone who doesn't appreciate David Bowie, to be honest. Like, the guys I've been on dates with and stuff, obviously we always talk about music and what we like and whatnot. And when I say, like, reel off mine, they're like, yep. So, I don't know, I haven't come across that actually, but I think, I don't know, maybe, it's hard to say. Would I be really offended and not want to see them again? I would see them in a different light. I wouldn't respect them. I don't know. I would definitely question who they are as a person to hate someone with that much talent. But then people may say the same thing about me, like, I don't know, like Adele, for example. I think she's highly overrated. Can't stand her. People might think I'm crazy for saying that. Like, most music today I find extremely overrated and hate. So yeah, yeah, people might think that about me too, but I think you can't compare though. Like, I don't know, you can't, like, surely to God, I'm not just saying this because I'm a fan, but surely you cannot compare the music of the 60s, 70s, 80s to the music of today. Tell me. No, you can't. But yeah, I've totally rambled off there. But yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know if it would stop me seeing again, but I think it would, yeah, 100% put a mark against his name, and I would question everything about him, and I would not trust his judgment on anything else. Because I'd be like, yeah. But yeah, it goes for all music really. But yeah, I feel like I've totally rambled here, guys. But I have really enjoyed this video. I haven't really thought as much about David Bowie as I have until now, making this vid. I think, yeah, Ricky, you're definitely a super fan. I am just merely a fan of his music. But yeah, I hope I answered these questions okay. I feel like I definitely went on tangents and rambles, but as I always do, I can't help myself. But yeah, thank you so much for requesting this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys all enjoyed watching it too. If you did enjoy, please give the video a thumbs up, please comment down below, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, whatever time you're watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care everybody, I'll see you soon.